I mean, and you want to see him when he walks. Can we get him to follow me? I don't know if I'm going to follow. You wait till you see him walk. I know what you're saying. Cheesecake shows the rest of it. You want to see? Hey, is that great? Greetings, all you today. Good, I hope. Right, today's one is called the Creature Whisperer Mod. Should appear up there in a second. What it does, it adds some new creatures to your game. Some of them are really cool. One of them's really, really cute. Some of them you can tame, some you can do other bits and bobs with. They'll fight for you, they'll defend you. 1.12.2, let's get into it and have a look, shall we? This is awesome. I'd say it's absolutely brilliant mod. Now, on the download page, it only describes two of them. It describes the Yeti and the Ant. So I think the others have just been added in. I suppose it'll be updated later. But I found a few things out about them. But anyway, we'll spawn them in a minute and I'll show you. Okay, so you've got a Sasquatch, obviously. You've got a Werewolf, a Minotaur, the Yeti. Now, I know the Yeti. The Yeti spawns in your snowy biomes, okay? It can be tamed by one of these, a hypo cookie, when it's in submission mode. Now, what I mean by submission mode is the Yeti will attack you, but when it's in submission mode, just for a few seconds, it'll run away. If you can give it one of these donuts, one of these cookies, in that time where it's submission, you'll what's the word? You'll tame it. That's the word I'm looking for. You'll actually tame it, all right? Soon as that line, I can't remember how long it is. It's within a certain time. It's not very long. I don't know if it's within 30 seconds or something. When it comes out of that submission mode, it'll carry on attacking you, and it will kick your ass. It throws you up in the air and does damage. Okay. There's also Ent, this thing here. This is like a tree, right? Now, you'll find this wandering around where there's not many trees, okay? When you kill it, there's 50% chance it's going to drop you one of these, okay? The little Ent seeds, okay? When you plant this, it's really cool. This will grow into what I'll show you in a second. When it gets so big, it'll pop off and then it'll just carry on growing. There's also some of this magic water, but you can't craft that. That'll make it grow any quicker. You can't bone meal it. There's also some armour for the Yeti, crafted like so, nice and simple, nice and easy. Not cheap, but nice and easy. I'll just show you them all so you can see them, okay? And like I said, the donut's crafted like that. Well, donut, it's a cookie they call it, but I call it a donut. Okay, and obviously you can't craft this, but this is what you get from the big ant tree. Okay, well, it's like a giant tree. Okay, and then you can tame that. Right, let's show you. Let's show you. So, if we go across here, let me get this out of here first of all. We'll take this. So, obviously, if you kill one of these, all right, you know what I mean, there's a 50% chance you're going to drop one of these. All you do is you're going to plant this like normal in your... Oh, well, I need to plough it. Of course, Cheesecake ain't ploughed it. What a noob. There we go. Let's just get a quick plough out. Right, so, you plough it. You plant it. There it is. That's an actual living thing that will actually move around. Now, if you're in creative... that kills me. Now, if you're in creative, you can put some of that magic water on it, and that'll make it grow even quicker. Okay, when it gets to a certain size, just a little bit taller than that, it pops off on your own, you'll see it wandering around. That's your friend. That'll belong to you. It says, if it gets hurt, it regens itself as long as it's in sunlight. Okay, so when it gets so big, it'll pop off. And then it starts to grow. Eventually, it grows into this dude here. Huge dude with a beard and that. I've got him on thing at the moment. You obviously shift and right click to make him stay, and then right click and he'll follow you around. Okay. This little dude here, just click on him. I wish he stayed like that, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And you want to see him when he walks. Can we get him to follow me? I don't know if I've I'm going to follow. You wait till you see him walk. I know what you're saying. Cheesecake shows the rest of it. You want to see... Hey, is that great? And that'll just carry on growing and growing and growing. If I've got some magic water on me, hang on, let's get some... let me get some water on me. So we can... If we'll give him a little bit. What's the next stage? Okay, that's the next stage. So you're like, this is teenager stage. Okay. Young adult. I think is that fully grown? Yeah, that's fully grown. Okay. Like I said, this will grow on its own. You'll just have to wait. But we can speed up a bit. Look. Boom. So now it's just growing big enough and it pops off on its own. That's how it starts off. It starts off, it goes through all the stages and becomes to this. And then it'll follow you around. Obviously, they're following me around now. So, obviously, I'm the daddy. I'm the king of the wood. Let's just... hopefully that should stay there. And can we do the same to this little geezer? I love them. Absolutely love them. Right. There's also a Yeti. Like I said, the Yeti... will attack you. When he attacks you, he throws you up in the air. You have to get him into submission mode by attacking him back, and then he'll run off. And then in 30 seconds when he runs off, you can give him one of them cookies, and he'll become your friend. Obviously, you can hear him. Did you hear that? He spoke then. Cheesecake was talking all over him. Obviously, I'm going to sit down at the moment. He will follow you around. and help you. Okay, if you get attacked, to follow you around. Now, if you had some armour on you, all you simply do is walk up to him, click him, and he's got some armour on him now. Hey, look, he blinged him, bling, bling. The old Yeti. Right, and then obviously shift right click, sits him back down on the floor. There's also this Pegasus. Now, there's notes about this Pegasus. So where it'll spawn in your world, I don't know. Like I said, these spawn where there's not many trees. Okay, that obviously spawns in the snowy biomes. But the Pegasus, I found out that you can jump on this and tame it like an horse. So you keep jumping on, throwing you off, jumping on, throwing you off. And eventually, if shift right click, you can put a saddle on it. You can jump on the puppy like so. Okay, if we'll go to this mode here. Now, you'll see in a second, there's a bar now just above my inventory bar. If you hold that up, boom, jumps up into the air. Okay, and then it floats back down. Obviously, while it's floating back down, you can fly around with it. And then you just shift right click to get off it. Okay, so that's the Pegasus. So I know how to tame it. Where it is, where you're going to find it, I don't know. But that's how you do it. You just keep jumping on and off of it. Eventually, you get the love arts. You can click it and you get your saddle on it. And there it goes. Okay, right, let me show you the rest of these. We'll just... So first one we'll spawn in is the old Sasquatch. Now, imagine you're going to find this in the mountains and that. Okay, got some health on him. He has 100 health. Pretty, not a bad lucky dude. Not as cool as my old... not as cool as my old Yeti here. Sasquatch Yeti. I forgot the same thing. But anyway, there's that. Right, next one. Here is a werewolf. Pretty sinister. I think this might only spawn at night. That's pretty scary, to be honest with you, the werewolf. Now, when you kill them, you get a bit of raw beef and a bit of hide from them. Okay, they all drop similar to the same. The next one here, this one here. I like this one. This is a pretty cool looking one. All right. That's like out of the Twilight Zone, isn't it? They were in that. Okay. You can't seem to tame this at the moment. So, if I were you, I'd stay away with it because I can imagine him to be quite aggressive. And that's one big old axe he's got on him. You've seen the Yeti, you've seen the Ant, Pegasus you've seen. I've got this one here as well. I like this. Pretty cool. I mean, look at him. And I should imagine he's aggressive too. I'm not going to go into normal mode because I can do it without dying. But yeah, you're going to find these wandering around your world. Where are you going to find him, I don't know. Pegasus, I should imagine where horses are spawning and that. Like I say, you're going to find where there's not many trees. And the Yeti, you're going to find, well, it says in the snowy biomes. Okay, so, you know, like I said, you have to get him into submissive mode. There'll be a download link to the page where you can download the mod and you can read about it. It only tells you about this one and this one. But I found out about this one that you can, like I said, jump back on and off it, like a horse, and you'll get it tamed that way. Okay. And that's all there is to it, really. Really, really cool. Loads of creatures. Like I said, 50% chance when you kill one of them, you're going to get one of these here. You're going to plant it in some ploughed land, and then eventually when it gets big enough he'll pop off, and then eventually he'll just walk around. Obviously you can cheat the magic watering. There's no crafting recipe for this at the moment, and this is only in creative only, just to tame them instantly. Okay, but you chuck this on them, and I suppose eventually that you might be able to craft that. You chuck this on them and it'll grow up, go through the stages you've seen young Junior. But we'll do it again. I love it. So we've got this. So obviously he's just popped off, so that's the next size. Then that's the next size, in with a crazy head. Then the next size. Yo, young teenager, you know what I mean? Attitude, don't really want to speak to you. Bit of bum fluff on his face, getting up to the... Yeah, I think that's probably a bit cuter than that. Did I say Cheesecake's friend? That sounded like I said Cheesecake's friend. Hang on. I'm just going to be quiet a second, see if he's following me around like some weirdo. And if these gets hurt... Did it say anything? No. And if this gets hurt, it says if you go out in direct sunlight, it can heal itself. Okay, so you can have these following you around. You can be flying around in your Pegasus. You've got your Yeti. He's a bit harder to tame. And I tell you what, he does some damage. Even though I had iron armour on when I was trying to tame him, it will throw me up in the air and everything. Because I just wanted to do the tame, just see how hard it was. Where are you going to find... I swear that says Cheesecake's friend. And he wants to speak when I'm not speaking. Yeah, it's just... Will he speak now? I can wander around.
Forest's friend.
Forest's friend. Forest's friend. That's what it's saying. I thought it was saying Cheesecake's friend. like it knows me. You know what I mean? Oh my god, look at them all following me around. And that's all there is to it, really. Like I said, 50% chance killing one of them, dropping one of them seeds, ploughing it, just going to whip through it again. Yeti, you have to do it with one of these donut things, which is in here. Donut is called a cooker. Okay, when it's in submission mode, be in submission mode. I think it's for 30 seconds. It'll run off from you, feed it one of them, you know, get it to one of them, and then you've got it. You've got a Yeti. You can have a Yeti, you can have a tree. Me personally, get the trees. What's the Yeti got? 140. The trees are the ones you want. Look at them. And obviously, that, you just jump on and off it like you would do a normal horse. Where you're going to find these, I don't know. But God help you when you do. And that's all there is to it. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love that little thing. I'm just, you know what I mean? Standing between his legs. Download link in the description like usual. It tells you all about it. It just tells you about the ants and the Yeti at the moment. But I suppose he'll add more to the page when it's done. Or she. Could be a she, I suppose. I don't know. You take care. Have a nice day. And I'll see you next one. Me, I tell you what, I'm keeping these. I absolutely love them. Especially the little geezers. I wish you never grown up. I think the mum said that about me once. See you later. Bye.